Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this pink shaded semicircle with the center P, fully inscribed in another semicircle with the center O, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this point Q is their point of tangency. And moreover, this segment AQ is 1 unit, whereas this segment BQ is 2 units. And now our task is to calculate the area of this pink shaded semicircle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this pink shaded semicircle. We can see its diameter is CD and P is the center. Let's assume the radius of this pink shaded semicircle is lowercase r. Then this radius PD is going to be lowercase r as well. And now let's focus on this big semicircle whose diameter is AB, and we can see this diameter AB is going to be equal to 1 plus 2. That is going to give us 3 units. And if the diameter of this semicircle is 3, then the radius of this semicircle, I'm going to label that one by uppercase R, is going to be 3 divided by 2. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this AO is the radius of this semicircle. So this is going to be 3 divided by 2. And we know that this segment AQ is 1. So therefore this tiny segment OQ is going to be 3 divided by 2 minus 1 is going to give us 1 divided by 2. So thus our this tiny segment OQ is 1 divided by 2. And in this next step, I am going to connect this center O with this center P, as you can see in this next step. And now let's recall the perpendicular bisector theorem. According to this theorem, if a radius of a circle is perpendicular to the chord, then the radius bisects the chord. And we can see this chord CD has been divided into 2 equal parts. So no wonder this angle has got to be 90 degrees. And in this next step, I am going to connect this center O with this point D, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see this OD is the radius of this semicircle, and the radius is 3 divided by 2. So therefore this has got to be 3 divided by 2. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle OPD. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle OPD. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is 3 divided by 2, whereas our two other legs are lowercase r and this side OP. So let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got this side length OP square plus r square equal to 3 divided by 2 whole square. Let's simplify. We can write down OP square plus r square equal to 9 divided by 4. And now I'm going to move this r square on the other side. So therefore our OP square side length is going to be 9 divided by 4 minus r square. And now I am going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our side length OP turns out to be square root of 9 divided by 4 minus r square. So therefore our this OP side length turns out to be square root of 9 divided by 4 minus r square. And now in this next step, I am going to connect this point Q with this center P, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see this PQ is the radius of this pink shaded semicircle. So this is going to be lowercase r. And now let's recall the circle theorem. The angle between the radius and the tangent line will always be 90 degrees. So no wonder this angle is going to be 90 degrees, since this is our radius and this is our tangent line. And now let's focus on this right triangle PQO, and we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle as well. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is the square root of 9 divided by 4 minus r square. And our other two legs are 1 divided by 2 and lowercase r. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks. So we are going to have r square plus 1 divided by 2 whole square equals to the square root of 9 divided by 4 minus r square whole square. And here we can see this square and square root undo each other. So therefore we can write r square plus 1 divided by 4 equals to 9 divided by 4 minus r square. And in this next step, I'm going to move this 1/4 on the other side, and at the same time I'm going to move this r square in the opposite direction. So therefore we can write r square plus r square equals to 9 divided by 4 minus 1 divided by 4. On the left hand side we are going to have 2 times r square, and here we can write this thing 9 minus 1 divided by 4. And now let's focus on this right hand side. 9 minus 1 is 8 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 2. So therefore we can write down 2r square equals to 2 on the right hand side. Let's divide both sides by 2. 2 and 2 is gone. So therefore r square turns out to be equal to 1. And now I am going to undo this square by taking square root on both sides. So therefore our radius lowercase r is going to be equal to positive 1 units. So thus the radius of this pink semicircle turns out to be 1 unit. And here's our final step. Let's go ahead and calculate the area of this pink shaded semicircle. And now let's recall the area of a circle formula: area equal to pi r square, where lowercase r is the radius. And since we are dealing with the semicircle, so the semicircle area is going to be this pi r square, and we are going to divide it by 2. So therefore our pink semicircle area is going to be pi divided by 2 times the radius lowercase r is 1. So this is going to become 1 square. And now we can see pi divided by 2 times 1 square is same as 1. So that means this is going to be equal to pi divided by 2 square units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the pink shaded semicircle area turns out to be pi divided by 2 square units. And that is going to be approximately equal to 1.57 square units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.